Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're gonna be taking care of some house things. We have a new fan that we're gonna replace. Then I wanna take down these curtains here and really open up the view. So let's get right into it. This is the fan that we currently have. It's not too bad, but the colors could definitely be better for our space and I don't like it. I think there's just one screw left holding it in, but then I'm gonna have to hold the weight while I get the rest of the wires untangled. So that's gonna be a challenge. Da, da, da. One more. Hey! There we are. We got this crusty old fan out. Turns out the blades were reversible, so we could have had them not silver this whole time, and it looks like this nice wood under a pretty disgusting layer of dust and oil. But out with the old and in with the new. So this one's gonna be a 3-propellered fan versus the 5 on the last one. And they're more like of a leaf shape, a little bit more natural. Plus it has that bronze that's in a lot of parts of our house. We've got the motor unit here and the LED light. And I think this bronze will work pretty well with our space. 4 bolts to put in here. Now we can start putting these blades on. Now I just need to put the light on. Sweet, all done. Let's turn it on. The fan's up and I think I like it. Way more organic feeling, matches the tone of the ceiling. The light is incredibly bright, and the fan essentially makes no noise. When it works, that is. All in all, great. Now I'm gonna tackle these blinds. These nice pink office blinds came with the house. We've never really liked them, so we're gonna take them down. And I think once we do take them down, our windows are gonna seem way bigger because that gap is getting way smaller. Wow. Out with the 80s office and with the mid-century modern mansion. Can't see. There we go. Much better. All right, so here's the old shot with the blinds up, and now it's looking 1,000 times better without them there. The windows look much bigger, and it makes the whole space look way more modern. All right, so that went pretty quick. I love these little projects that take like 5 to 10 minutes, and then they make a big improvement. I have another couple things on my list that I want to take care of, so let's get right into those. I'm gonna start off with these cables here. I want to make it look a little tidier, so I'm gonna put up these cable brackets. All these little projects that take like 5 minutes but make a big difference, they're what matters most. So let's keep on tackling those. Another project that I wanted to do quickly was swap out these vintage outlets. That'll be another thing that takes 5 to 10 minutes to switch out, so might as well get it done. What the heck? Oh, it's like... Wow, that's like real metal. Out with the yellow, in with the white. Maybe like right there. That looks way better than this old one. It's not as big, and whenever they painted this wall pink, they didn't take it off. So there's the yellow around it, but we're gonna be painting this wall pretty soon. Nice navy. We also have this port over here for old TV hookup or something, but we don't need that. So I'm just gonna replace it for now with just a switch that's not hooked up to anything, but at least it's white. And then when we do go to paint this, maybe I'll just drywall that hole back up. Or you know what might even be better? I'll just put a piece of paper in front of it and tape it to the wall. And there we go. Much better. I'm gonna do the same to this one because it's an old phone line and we don't need that anymore. Yeah, I would say that looks better at least. While we're here though, I should probably try to get rid of this mark. I rode the one wheel into the wall, so maybe I'll just put some plaster on it because there is a little bit of a dent and that'll help hide it. Look at that, they went with pink drywall putty color for this wall. Small improvements, making differences. I've always noticed that this outlet's been upside down, so we might as well fix that as well. Here's hoping we don't get shocked because I opted to not unplug anything. There we go. Next on the list, Michelle had the idea to put some curtains in front of some of the doors that we don't use to maybe try to eliminate some of the drafts. So I'm gonna throw up a rod and we'll get the curtain up. Huh. I guess that's interesting to say the least. So this is definitely a step back in aesthetics, but just to keep the house a little bit warmer. Kind of makes the space feel a little bit more like an actual room instead of an entryway, which is interesting, I guess, just for the winter now. But on to the next one. One of the other things that I wanted to do was show you our new coffee table. This one right here doesn't match the aesthetic that we're going for of mid-century modern. We just picked this up off the side of the road as a placeholder, but we did find one that we love. So let's get this one out of here and I'll show you our new one. Nice. And there we have it, our new coffee table, which really finishes off the space nicely, and it finally matches the rest of the aesthetic in this general area. The real final thing though is the paint color on the walls. When we bought the place, everywhere in the house is beige except this one room is pink. And that's not what we want to go with. So I was playing around in Photoshop with some different colors, and I think we're gonna go with like a dark navy blue. I think it will tie in nicely with the wood and showcase the ceiling really nicely, tie in with the brick, etc., make it more of a statement piece here. And we're gonna throw a little test patch up on the wall, see what we think. I guess that's interesting to say the least. And then in the next episode, just paint the whole room. Very exciting times.